So today we got Grave Robbers from Vinegar Syndrome. Now this has been out for a little bit. I'm a little behind on getting around to watching it, but I did give it a watch the past couple days, and I figured I might as well pop on here and do a nice little review for it. Now this is 1989. I believe it's Spanish. I could be wrong. I feel like it's Spanish. Let me see here. I don't know if it actually says that. Nonetheless, it's it's definitely a foreign slasher, and I don't see a lot of those very often, so it's always nice to see one from another country. And when this one kicks off, it kicks off in like the old days, and like well, the real old days. There's like this really religious army, and one of their guys has kind of turned his back on their religion, kind of went the whole Satan route, so they're executing him at the start of it. And he vows that the axe that they put in his chest will one day be picked out, and he'll wreak havoc upon the land. Which, of course, this means it's going to happen. So we fast forward to what would be the modern times then, and sure enough, some kids go and they're robbing graves, and they're kind of getting the jewels and stuff out of the tombs, and they come across his casket or tomb or whatever, and they take out the axe, and he comes back alive, and he's slashing, and he's killing people, and that's the gist of it. Um, I liked it. I liked it probably better than I thought I would. To be completely honest with you, I didn't have a whole lot of high hopes heading into it. I'd never heard of it, so it was like a blind thing. So I just went into it, and if you want blood, it's got some pretty good blood. I'll give you that much. It's a nice little slasher. It's definitely not your typical American style slasher. It's a little different, but if you just want somebody walking around killing people, and the characters maybe even have maybe a little bit more to them than most slashers at the time, but it's interesting, and it holds your attention, and it holds it to the end. So if you like slashers and you think you've seen them all, then this one right here might be one you've not seen. And it's got a newly scanned and restored in 4K, 35 millimeter negative print. Let me rerun that. Let me run that back for you. Newly scanned and restored in 4K from its 35 millimeter original print. There you go. And it does look good. Unearthing the Past interview with director Ruben Galindo Jr. Don't quote me on that, it's probably wrong. Commentary track with the hysteria continues, reversible art cover, newly translated English subtitles. And that's what the back of this looks like. Like I said, it kind of reminds you a little bit of Tombs of the Blind Dead, like a little bit of the whole Blind Dead thing almost, but not quite, at least in the way the guy looks. Open it up, and there's your Blu-ray disc, and when you pop the Blu-ray disc out, there is the other alternate cover. Probably no reason to go to that. Probably want to keep it with the one you got here. There is a slipcase out there. I don't know if it's still available or not, but there was a slipcase out there. But like I said, man, I like slashers. That's like my favorite subgenre of the horror genre, so I can't say too much bad about it. So probably 3 out of 5 as far as movie quality goes, which means it's a decent slasher. Extras are nice. It slipcover might be even more worthwhile if you can get the one with the slipcover. But this is from Vinegar Syndrome, and it's called Grave Robber. It's from Grave Robbers, and it's from 1989. So check it out if you have it.